Está hablando Spiderman. Spidey, ¿cómo estás? ¡Qué milagro! No te veía desde el cielo de las torres. No. Claro, sí, me encantaría entrevistarlos. Nos vemos en... ¿Dónde? ¿En París? Oh. Así es, llegamos a Europa, estamos en Francia. Esto es el especial, el close-up a Spiderman 2. Esto es Combo desde París. And here we are with Dane and JB Foxx, the mariachi gringo.
Yes, Guadalajara, Guadalajara.
¡Guapa! Desde París estamos con Emma Stone. Emma Stone, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Do you know that everybody loves you?
Really?
Yeah.
In the whole world?
In the whole world.
I bet you I could find evidence to the contrary.
Yeah. In Mexico too.
Oh, that's
I know
very
for
nice.
sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
You've interviewed every person in Mexico.
Exactly.
Okay, that is
I
really
love
exciting.
you.
Thank you. Maybe you're just speaking for yourself. I love you too.
Hello guys, nice to meet you.
Hi, how you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Good.
I love the movie.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Good. Us
Thank
too.
you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what it is I love about being Spider-Man? Everything.
It's an awesome movie.
Thank you.
Oh,
man.
thanks.
Yeah, and you made a big villains because you just don't make some powers. You have these feelings and these personal issues. Please tell me about it, Dane.
Yeah, they're complicated people, you know, and at the beginning of the movie, Harry and Max, they're good people, they're trying to do the right thing, but ultimately, you know, accidents happen and they make the wrong choices and they turn bad. But yeah, there's a lot that's going on the inside, and I think you fall in love with the people just as much as you fall in love with what they become.
I'm gonna get you out of here. All right, but we don't have much time.
Who are you?
I'm Harry Osborn. I want to make you a deal.
How do you feel to be part of this universe?
It's amazing. I mean, it's the Marvel, the whole Marvel universe is so incredible, and it's very cool to get to say I've played a character in that amazing history.
Yeah.
Mark, tell me about this version that you are creating, this saga, this new franchise.
I wanted to make a movie just for Mexico. I wanted to, like, I got up in the morning and I was like, what would Mexico want to see in a movie?
Mariachi.
And then I called it, the mariachi scene got cut, unfortunately. Andrew had one of those big guitars. It was jamming with it.
I was born in Puerto Rico.
No, Puerto Rico, no,
Puerto
Mexico.
Whoa.
Sorry, I was thinking of that Paul Simon song, sorry.
Yeah, so we had the sombrero. It was really amazing, and then it's just there was too much different kinds of music, and it didn't feel right ultimately in the movie.
It's been 10 years. What have you been up to?
I do some web design.
It's the same thing, you know, and it's an actor's dream to be able to play two characters. You know, you start out as Max Dillon, who's this sort of nerdy, no one cares about him, and then he turns into this big villain. So you're able to empathize with him and understand why he becomes angry. In a perfect world, this is the genesis of both of these characters.
You are the pretty face, but you have personality.
Oh, look at you. You're such a charming Mexican gentleman. Jeez.
Do you want to be a superhero in Marvel Universe? In the future, maybe?
Maybe. If there was, I mean, I think Gwen is pretty heroic in her own way. She hasn't been bitten by anything and you know, become radioactive in any way, but she's pretty heroic.
Mm-hmm. And then one day I'll see Green Goblin really come back and really grasp what he is about, because it's interesting. And I don't know if you think about that, but we were doing this thing yesterday, this question and answer thing, and they were talking about Electro and how he didn't have the green suit. I said, well, if you actually think about it, Electro was just naked and needed to put some clothes on, and he grabbed a suit from one of the guys that was working there. So he hasn't really gotten into who Electro is. So maybe down the line we'll be able to get to what Green Goblin and Electro is really going to be about.
Peter, you're gonna want to see this.
Oscorp.
Get you under surveillance. Why? Isn't that the question of the day?
And one of the things that I love about this Spider-Man, that it's not a dummy guy, it's a cool guy.
Yeah.
The whole universe is cool. It's very real.
Yeah, well, that's what I think Mark does a really good job of. Is he creates this world where it's a realistic world. You could almost believe this would actually happen. When you're watching the movie, you do believe it's actually happening.
Well, I don't know if he is cool. I don't feel cool when I'm playing him. No, I feel like insecure and neurotic and terrified of making the wrong choice. And but I guess that's cool nowadays.
It's really important, I think, to Mark, especially that you care about the characters, because otherwise the action is going to mean nothing. You're not going to care.
You know, he in Andrew, he's found this amazing actor that really understands who Spider-Man is. He understands the sense of humor that he has, the gracefulness that he has when he's in the suit, but he also understands the inner turmoil and all the relationships, complicated relationships that he has as Peter Parker. And he brings them to life in a really beautiful way. And I think and that's just really smart on, you know, Mark and Matt and Avi's side of finding Andrew and putting him in the suit, because he's amazing.
No, I think I think in this movie he's coming into more confidence, you know? He's coming into more confidence in who he is as a hero. Not really so much confidence in who he is as a person yet, but that will maybe come, or maybe not. I think Peter Parker is eternally in self-doubt, eternally trying to figure out how to be. So no, but I love playing the character. He's a really fun character to play.
We have plans for you, Peter Parker. You wanted to be the hero.
Need a hand?
Now you gotta pay the price.
There's a lot of action, but also a lot of feelings.
Yeah.
I want to cry in one of your scenes.
Did you cry?
Yeah, a little.
Did you really?
Just a tear.
One single tear?
Yeah. But I said that it's trash in my eye.
It was ruining your mascara.
I'm crying now. Yeah, Mark, tell me about your cast, because you have a big stars, but also a very good actors and actress.
Yeah, I mean, we got Andrew Garfield, Emma Stone, Paul Giamatti, Jamie Foxx, who's brilliant, Dane DeHaan, who's a great, fantastic young actress, Sally Field. You see the call sheet in the morning, and I feel woefully inadequate to be working with the people, first of all, and then you show up and it's like they're all such pros and so good at what they do that it makes my life really easy, and for the most part, and it's fun because I'm a fan of actors. Like when I was in high school, I did a lot of theater and stuff like that, and I always kind of identified and envied that process. So in particular for me, more than anybody else on set, it's fun for me to sit behind the monitor and like get to play and see how that evolves. It's really kind of awesome.
Yeah. Do you know what I want to see in the movie, and I didn't see it? A song of Jamie Foxx,
man,
in the soundtrack.
Maybe one day. Check out my Facebook and my Instagram, and there's gonna be a little something called Chasing Spiders on there. So make sure you check that out.
Do you have a Jamie Foxx style, the theme of Spider-Man?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have, like I said, we're gonna have the villain's anthem, and it's called Chasing Spiders.
Okay.
We have the power now. We can change the world.
Then let's go catch a spider.
Tell me, finally, if you have a superpower, a silly superpower like become water into a vodka or something, who would you choose?
Well, I always say time travel. I don't know if that's silly enough for you, but I think it would be really cool to be able to travel between time.
I would like to teleport.
Yeah?
I would like to snap my fingers, be somewhere else, you know, and be able to go back, you know, go have lunch with my friends and then be back here in Paris.
Okay.
To do my job. I mean, I think that would be pretty incredible.
I just like to fly, bro.
Fly.
Just fly, you know what I'm saying, and have the capability of taking more than one person with me, so I could just, you know, when you're trying to get them back to the crib, you know, I don't. How far is it?
Yeah,
you know?
That's romantic, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's romantic. Oh,
where do you want to go?
Yeah. Oh my God, my hair is. Yeah, it's okay.
This is bigger than you, Peter.
I'm the only one who can stop them.
How difficult is to be wearing the suit of Spider-Man?
Gosh, it's amazing. I get to wear the suit. It's crazy that I get to wear the suit. He's my hero since I was 3 years old. So it's difficult because, but it's difficult for Peter Parker as well, you know, because there is a lot of people out there that need Spider-Man right now in our world, in New York City, in high schools, on the internet. You know, if Spider-Man could somehow dematerialize and rematerialize within the world of the internet and go and save kids from cyberbullying and yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like he is needed right now, and he always will be, because he stands for the underdog. He's there to protect those that are those regular people in the world that need protecting, you know.
And it's difficult when you have to go to the restroom.
Yeah. Number 1 is easy. Number 2 is tough.
We figured that out this time.
We had to fly.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Desde París nos despedimos. Yo soy Alex Montiel. Pásela chido. Nos vemos en el cine.
¿Cómo hablaba Logan? Que era,
sí, todo el tiempo.
Ahora sí, paletita. Te voy a cuando va a matar, cuando se va a pelear con Iceman. Esa es una frase épica.